everyone and welcome back to another Sims 4 building video. Where I live in Ireland, we are surrounded by cute little cottages, semi-detached terraced homes, and actually a lot of modern takes on the old builds that Ireland would have had years ago. But today I wanted to build an Irish cottage style home, but with a little bit of a twist. So this is what I mean by Irish cottage, like vibes like this and actually vibes like that. And I found this house on this website, okay? Yeah, this website is not very good, but you can actually see the inside of this house. You can like rent it out if you're coming to Ireland, which is actually kind of cute. But look at the vibes of this house. It seems like still a very old-fashioned cottage, but it's obviously like slightly bit of a modern twist on it. But honestly, this picture, I don't know, I'm gonna put it on the screen. It just looks so cute. Or like something like this, you know, like look at the magical, mystical kind of cottage vibe. That's actually lovely. Actually, I really like. Oh, or look at this. Look at that one. That one's so nice. Okay, you can probably not see anything. Oh, that's an AI generated image. Oh, okay. But we're gonna do this with a twist today. I don't want to just make an old random Irish home, you know. Seen plenty of those around on YouTube. We're gonna make it pink. One of you guys mentioned in a comment recently that you guys want me to build a pink house, and this is going to be your pink house, an pink Irish cottage. So let's get into it. Sorry, also look at what I just found. This is like a website that shows you all pink Irish cottages, like stock images of it. Look at it. It's also not too far-fetched because a lot of Irish homes are painted in crazy colors to really brighten up the streets, and it's really adorable, and a lot of tourists really like that. So I think that would be pretty cute if we do like a pink little vibey cottage. You know, it's not too far-fetched, to be honest. Or sometimes people even like, you know, have a different color door or something like that. It's very interesting and it's very cutesy, and I'm all here for that. So I suppose I'm gonna make the house quite small, but I think, do I want it 2-story? I suppose I won't have it 2-storied because I want it to, okay, one second there now. This is gonna have to be bigger. I obviously want to have like a bedroom obviously, but that's already massive though. But you see, what I want to do is I want to do this with the roofing, like something like that, but I want to make this peak. Wait, now I feel like this needs to be like over here. That's interesting. Okay, I'm after finding so many images now online that I don't know, it doesn't really matter. I'm not going to follow like one particular image. I just want to be inspired by the images. But what I'm kind of thinking, okay, let me just figure this out. Also, the lighting is all wrong. Okay, let's do afternoon lighting. The lighting in this game always freaks me out, but anyway. So I kind of want to do, oh my god, what am I doing? I kind of want to do something like this, right? You get me? But also, if I, one second, if I make this a little smaller, right, okay, you're still with me? But then also, if I move it, okay, so if I take this and actually move it like here, no, too far, like here, okay. Then I also want to have like a little thing, I don't know what kind of Irish cottage this is going to be, but this is an interesting Irish cottage, okay? So then we want to do that and then have like another small little house scene to the left, sorry, to the right. So I think that's what I want. I don't know, I'm just looking at a picture of a house and that looks kind of cute, but I don't know whether that's actually nice or not. I don't know. That's not really an Irish cottage. That's like an Irish bloody cottage mansion. Okay, I think a shape like this is what I'm actually gonna work with. I don't know why we're doing this. Really don't know, but I think it's kind of cute. But I also want to do like these like window little like eave thingies. I don't know what these are called. Okay, how do I do that? One second. Do I do something like that? No. How do people do this? Like, do they not just... Hey, that's messed up. That's obviously not how you do this. Okay, let's delete this. What if I'm... Okay, delete that as well. What if I just put... you in here? How do people do these cutesy little like window, like little windows poking through? I do not know, and I wish I did. Okay, that's cute, but like, can I put a window in there? I want there to be an illusion of like an upstairs. Well, I mean, if I put my move objects cheat, I will be able to squeeze a window in there, you see? But like, does that look weird? What if I make these little eaves shorter? Okay. All of these windows are way too big. I could do this, but weird though, because like we're definitely gonna have a window up there, you know, like we're gonna have one up here. So I kind of would love to squeeze a window here, but like, what do we think? Or maybe if I at least elongate that. What if I make it taller? Wait, if I make it a bit taller, I could actually probably fit that window there. But do we like the way it looks? And I suppose, oh wait, no, that's way too tall. I need to make that a bit smaller. Also, why is it poking out? Stop it. Although, wait, maybe it would be nice if it's poking out. Yeah, actually, wait, let's make it poke out. But also, can I make this longer? Ridiculous. That looks so bad. No. Okay. That's fine that that's clipping out a little bit. That's okay. So we will have another window out the back. There's this one picture, right, that seems to have another piece of roof. Like, okay, one second. How do I make this work? It has like, me and roofing really don't get along very well, do we? It has like something like that. Okay, no, not that. It has the same roof, right? But it's smaller and it pokes out, but I don't think that's possible unless I do, one second. Let me just figure this out. I'm gonna move that over there. No, I can't. Okay, there we go. So if I do a little like rectangle, right? Put that there. Stay with me here. Then if I take that, okay, and put it there, or no, delete. Then if I take that and put it there, okay, are you all still with me? I hope so, because I'm barely with myself at this point. No, that doesn't make any sense. I'd have to make it, no. If I go up as high as I possibly can, right, like this, then that gets rid of my window, but I could make it taller, and this could go taller as well. Now it looks like a bloody church at this point. It's so high up and pointy. But if I do this and then, no, then get rid of that. Then I put this little dude here and elongate him to fit. Wait now, how do I make this work? I want these to align. Do I have to bring these down one? Maybe, actually, yeah. Okay, let's bring these down one. So now we have a cluster of this happening over here, which just doesn't, oh, wait now. Did I just align perfectly? It did, but there seems to be like a little hole there. God knows why that hole is there, but to be honest with you, the fact that I made it this far with this roof, it's actually making me quite proud of myself, and I think that's kind of actually what I wanted out of this, because now if I make this really small and chunky, I can actually elongate the eaves of that. Wait, just on one side actually. If I press shift, I can elongate just one side, and now we have this, and for some reason that seems to be, wait, let me actually show you the picture. I'm gonna just save this picture because you guys are gonna be like, what in the name of Christ are you doing? Okay, you see this image? You see up there, like right next to the chimney, the way it actually has like a little like pointy outy bit. I mean, for some reason it looks a lot better in the picture. Okay, I've elongated that, but it still looks very weird. Like there seems to be something weird happening here, and I don't know feel about it. Yeah, I mean, look, I think I'm gonna just go for this. I think it's a bit different. It's, you know, something different. I don't know. Okay, so I think we've got the finished shape now. I think I'm kind of happy with the way that this looks. I just added like the little bit out the side. But now I'm thinking, for the roof, I don't want to do like a thatched roof. I think that's, you know, I don't think the thatched roof is the kind of vibe we're going for. I think we're going for still a bit more heavy duty. No, not heavy duty. More resistant to the weather. But I'm thinking, do we just go straight with the pink colors? Because I really like these. But like, are we going like that insane that like doing that with the roof? No, like that's very pink. Like, I don't necessarily want this house to be like every single thing is pink, like everything, all tiles, different colors. Woo! You know, like I don't know whether I want that, or do I really want more like pink stone and like regular roof? What do we think? Pink. Let's see what we have to work with. We don't have many nice pink stones, so maybe actually we could go for the pink roof, but like regular cottage stone wall. You get me? That could work. Now, some Irish homes, they are made with like this like plaster kind of wall. Oh, that's kind of cute. Like this plaster wall, but I think I'm going to go for the one that's a little bit more stone vibed. The really old ones, I think they were made out of, you know, like plaster and thatched roof. I suppose that kind of vibe, just like the really small, very old ones. But I think I'm going to go for the stone type of ones. The ones that almost look like they're a little bit more modernized, you know, that they maybe have been done up in the last 20, kind of 30 years. You know, I'm not talking about the cottages that are like left on the side of the road to rot for like thousands of years. You know, I think like a bit of like a stone kind of vibe is what I'm thinking. But then again, that texture actually would be absolutely perfect for the plaster one that I'm talking about. Do you see that texture? That's really nice. But I still think that we should go for stone instead. Oh, like maybe like that kind of stone. Oh, I like this. Oh Lord, the view is nice, but the camera is doing weird things. Okay. This is kind of nice. What do we think? I like it, I think. What about these stones though? Oh wait, maybe we could do like one patch a little bit different. Maybe I could do like that there on this part. So I don't know necessarily what I am doing with the shape of this house, but I've seen cottages like like this, where it's almost like a long, more like a fancier cottage, you know? So I don't know whether maybe one part of this was maybe like a separate apartment at some point, maybe like a family, you know, built on a little extension for their kids to live with them. Or maybe was that like a little barn, you know, maybe these are actual farmers that used to have like cattle and stuff. So I don't know what that is, but I was inspired by a picture and now we have this massive mansion. So I think it's pretty interesting. I kind of like the idea of loads of different textures in this house because of the fact that this is like extended almost. I kind of like, wait, I just realized, okay, let me show you this. Okay, so I was just looking at this plaster wall, this solid concrete from, you know, this pack, the Jungle Adventure pack. If you look at this is the exact same texture as this regular unbent smoothness wall. So look at this. Even when you look at the textures of them, they're both the same. Even the thumbnails are the same. This one is just slightly more rougher looking, but the actual texture on it, oh, I pressed sticky keys too many times. The actual texture on it is the exact same. That is so funny, but that is also so lazy and I don't really like that. So wish I never noticed that. Maybe I'll actually do this kind of old stone wall. I think that's pretty cute. Look at it. Look at all these textures we got going on for us. I think it's so pretty. So cute. So pretty. I think I might actually do that up there as well. Yeah, okay, that's nice. So we've got a lot of textures going on. Okay, so I suppose at this point we've got this happening for us. So let's figure out the layout before I go any further, because I was about to do like a little driveway and stuff, but I don't really know where to put the front door, so that's an issue. So I'm gonna light the place up first with some saucers. So this essentially is a space that we've got to work with. We have like a little attic space upstairs, which I mean, it could actually be pretty cute to be able to access that little space. I know it's only very small, still I think little attics like that, they're very common in Irish homes. Like I think most Irish homes have an attic. Like we have an attic. Obviously I don't live in a small cottage, but you get the idea. So maybe we could do some sort of like a little staircase or even like a little room with a ladder, because normally what we would do is we won't have like a staircase to our attic, but we'd have like a little pull down, you know, little steps. So maybe that's something we will do. But let's figure out the layout. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking it would be really cute if this was like kitchen dining kind of feel vibe. Obviously this, I feel like this part to be like a little extra addition bit. So I mean that would be cool to do like a second little apartment in here, but like do we really need that? I think it would be probably more interesting if we, no, maybe I am right. Maybe I will actually make this into a bedroom. Although wait, that's a very big bedroom. How do I figure this out? Okay, so I've taken so much time to figure this out. You have no idea. Like why can't I, like, I guess maybe this is a very weird shaped house. Oh, I never did anything for the attic. Oh my god, I'm so silly. Okay, maybe I could figure out something for the attic now, but I figured out the layout and it's weird. Okay, so we've got a big master bedroom over here, and one good thing, well, good, I don't know how good this is, but one weird thing about Irish kind of homes and cottages, and even like my house, we have 2 fireplaces, and like you don't really need 2 fireplaces, but back then people didn't have good electric heating, I suppose, you know, they didn't have oil heating, you know, or gas heating or whatever, so they heated their homes, I presume, with fireplaces everywhere. So there would be homes that you would find that have fireplaces in the bedroom. So there is one right here that I did. So I've created a lovely little chimney, a DIY little chimney piece right there, and then I put in another chimney there. I don't know whether that's the chimney I will go for, but we will also obviously have a nice little chimney in the sitting room, because that makes a lot of sense, obviously. But yeah, so we've got your sitting room, dining kind of area. It is all open plan, which I mean, that's not very like common, I don't think, to have like open plan kitchen and dining, you know, and whatever. I'm kind of thinking maybe this kind of cottage, it just has an open plan. Okay, so forget about it. Then over here we're gonna have our bathroom. So the bathroom kind of nicely incorporates, I mean, the bathroom is nicely incorporated into the living sitting area. And we go down the hallway where we're going to also have a spare bedroom. And that's a bit weird, but I found that the homes I lived in, some homes that I lived in Ireland, especially in West Cork, I don't know, the West Cork homes, the way they build them, they're weird. But you'd find weirdly shaped bedrooms. And I remember this one bedroom I had when I was a kid. It was like one of the first homes we moved into in Ireland. And like my bedroom, the shape of it kind of resembled this room. So I was like, okay, this is not that weird. And I remember my bed, like I used to move my bed around all the time because it never felt right. It never felt normal. And I remember like my bed used to be like this, and I moved it over here. And then I remember one day I moved it like this. And obviously in The Sims that wouldn't really work, but I remember like there used to be a window on that wall. I don't know. weirdly shaped rooms. I'm not too mad. I mean, I'm not too upset with this room. We will still be able to do something with it. And I think that way then we're incorporating a nice bit of space, but also like the long hallways. I feel like something to do with those Irish cottages makes me feel like there's like just long hallways. And especially because it's a bungalow, you obviously you have to make the most out of your space. So the hallways would be quite small and narrow. So yeah, that's kind of what it resembles. That's kind of what I think about when I think about like an old Irish home, like a cottage vibe. I mean, with the amount that I have been into, that's kind of what I gathered. Okay, so that's what we have here. Now I am going to try and incorporate a little room so that we are able to go up into the attic, which I think would be pretty cool. So maybe if I do a door like here, right? Maybe if I put this door here and then we just do regular small little archway. Do we even have small archways in this game? Yes, we do. I put that archway there, and then I could get like a little ladder, and I could put the ladder up here, and that way then we are entering into the little attic space. I think that's kind of cool, you know, to be able to have like that little hidden aspect. Don't really like where it is, I suppose, but like, I mean, I'm not going to take any space away from the bathroom. I do want it to be hidden. I don't want it to be like open, because no Irish cottages have just like a ladder in the middle of the room. But we would have like one of those pull down ones, so it is kind of hidden away so you can't see the ladder. But that does look a bit weird. I don't know. Maybe I'm kind of okay with it. Maybe that's the way we will go. That way then you have to enter the bathroom from this side, which I guess is also fine because, you know, it's not that far. Like you can just walk through this archway. You'll be fine. Okay, that's that. I think what I'm going to do next before we go into the inside of the house is I'm actually just going to work on the outside a little bit. And what I mean by that is I think I'm going to make the front door obviously to be here. So what kind of nice front door can we get that's like old cottage vibe? I feel like old Irish cottages really have like a single door. Like they wouldn't really have like a grand master like double door. They would just have like a small little singular door. I don't really like the idea of, because we don't have nice like stylized singular doors besides these ones. Oh, and I just don't know how to feel about it, and the pink swatch is just not working. Unless I go for, that could be a nice back door. Maybe I'll put that at the back somewhere. Let's just leave that, I don't know, there for the moment. God, I absolutely hate all of the singular doors. Like none of them are really giving me the Irish cottage vibe. Like we have those ones, but like we're not elves. We don't live in homes like this. I guess I could try this one. Like that one's okay. But I wish there was a pink swatch, because this is going to be a pink cottage, you know. I guess I could do white. Like I guess that's not too bad. I guess we could make the windows white as well. So guys, I'm just working a little bit on the outside of the house, because you know me, and I think I've said it already before, that when I'm building these homes, I need to see it finished from the outside before I can actually go in and furnish the inside of the house. And obviously this is going to be a cute little overgrown cottage. It doesn't look very pink from the outside now, but we will add more pink details maybe later on. Maybe it'll be more pink on the inside, but I really just wanted to show you my little landscaping, a little hack. Well, it's not really a hack. This is just something I do. So you know, like when you put down like a load of landscaping like here, and it looks a little bit odd, and it's just like, oh god, it looks like it just got plonked there. It didn't look like it grew from the ground. It just looks like it doesn't belong there. So obviously the best thing to do is to get a little bit of soil, a little bit of, you know, the earth underneath it, to make it look like, oh yeah, it's been growing from the ground. It looks like it belongs there. You see, automatically that looks a lot better. But my other tip, obviously you knew the first one already, but my other tip is to use rocks. So these little rocks, if you scale them down a little bit and just put them kind of like at the root of where the things are growing, it almost looks like it's been there already. Like no one just artificially puts rocks down like that. These rocks have been there, and it's been there for years like that. So it automatically kind of makes it look more organic and more like, yeah, these rocks belong there, and so do these leaves, and now it looks a little bit better. Do you get me? Probably don't, but that's just my little tip that I do to make it look a little bit more realistic. That like, oh yeah, these trees, these little hedges, they're not here just, you know, I didn't put them down there. They just like happened to spawn like that themselves years ago, and it just looks a bit more realistic. I think that's the word I'm looking for, you know. But that's my cute little tip. So I did like a little pink driveway kind of thing. Well, it's a walkway. But we will have like more stuff out the front. So I'm kind of thinking even like little potted plants. not potted plants. I mean, even like little pots like that, I think that would be absolutely adorable to have at the front, you know. Maybe we can overgrow these a little bit too. That's one of my favorite things to do. Just make it look like, yeah, everything is so overgrown, you know, because in Ireland, we have very, very humid weather. So when you think about like your grass in the summer, it grows like crazy. Although this summer has been kind of weird. Things don't really want to grow this summer. I don't know what's happening. We had like the worst rainy summer, but things in Ireland are very gloomy and very miserable. So when it comes to like things growing, because of the amount of moisture and wetness in the air, things grow, you know. So that's why Ireland is so green. Everything is always so overgrown and everything is always so green because our plants are very hydrated, even a bit too hydrated for their liking, you know. So I think that looks pretty nice. Over here, I was kind of thinking of putting a car because, you know, I think it's just a house like that in the middle of nowhere in Ireland. You kind of have to have a car. Like, it's kind of difficult not to have a car when you're living in rural areas. So a lot of people get on the road pretty quickly. How do I get cars? You know, those little cars. Isn't there like a pickup truck? I guess like one of these could do. A train. Yeah, maybe I'll just, I guess this is fine. This is grand. Okay. So yeah, you need a car. It's just a thing. Is that proportionally a bit too big? Maybe it is. Maybe let's just make it one smaller. You just would have your little car in the driveway, and what I am going to do to make it look a bit more realistic is I'm going to put little tire marks to make it look like, yeah, we drove in this way and like this is the way we always drive in. It does kind of make, you know, our path a little bit dirty. That's the way we drive in, and it's just very normal for us. That's just the way we do it. You know, that's just normal. I do that actually on our grass sometimes. I accidentally go onto the grass and not the driveway, and then I rip the grass up. So, I don't know, pretty cute, isn't it? I think so. I'm going to just continue with the foliage outside, and I'll show you what it looks like then, because there's a lot to it, and I'm not going to show you everything because we will be here for 17 years. Actually, before I do that, I was actually thinking, I think we need a stone wall. Stone walls are so important in old Irish cottages. They just are. Like, stone walls are like a cultural thing now that you're not allowed to move stone walls. You gotta leave them. They're like a part of history for Ireland. So I think that would be very interesting to have one. But the kind of stone walls that I'm thinking about don't really exist in the game. Like, they're quite short normally. They're just little stone walls that farmers would have made to divide their land, you know, so that people don't get confused, like, this is my land, this is your land. But these ones are very big and tall, but I suppose that okay, that's not it. These ones, I suppose it does still make sense to have in this house, you know. We still need some sort of a stone wall. So what I think I might do is just kind of divide it from like a square, I suppose, from the land. I might open it up a little bit out the back, maybe thinking that a little bit of this is also our land, you know, that's kind of the way it would be. But like 90% of the time, you kind of have your little land gridded off. Make sure no one steals your land. It's very important, you know, this is your land. So that's why I need to move this tree now, because I was kind of getting a little bit ahead of myself, and I was like, no, wait. Tree would be ours, and that's actually a thing as well. Obviously this is probably a thing everywhere, but in Ireland people get a little bit upset if you cut their tree down, so you have to be very careful whose tree you'll be cutting down and whose tree you're getting involved with. So that's why this is definitely our tree, because it is in our little gate, you see. So that's fine. That makes a lot of sense. Although now I'm thinking, would it probably make more sense if I move these a little bit and get this to go kind of all the way up to here at least? I feel like that's a bit too tropical of a plant. You get me? I think that probably would make a little bit more sense, I think. Oh wait, maybe actually what we could do is like imagine that this is like the little driveway, which is fine, but then is there like a little gate? Please tell me there's a stone wall gate, because if there isn't, don't tell me that's the only stone wall gate, because that's a bit lame. Like, that's not really something people have. Like, if you saw a farmer having that as their gate, you'd be like, are you okay? Do you need to have a little chat with us? I mean, though, that is kind of cute though, so maybe we could make this work. So what I'll do is I'll just fix the terrain a little bit. So I fully completed the outside of the house. You can only take my word for it that it took me so long. But I think it looks really cute. I think it turned out very adorable. Not necessarily very pink from the outside, but you can see there is pink accents there, because it's just impossible to try actually make a pink cottage look cute, you know. So I guess it's gonna be like pink accents of a cottage. This is the back of the house. There's a lot of gardening opportunities, but I wanted to make it feel very like you know, like cutesy foresty vibes, because a lot of these Irish homes, as I said, they're very overgrown. Like they're very, like there'd be loads of spiders and bugs. And one really good thing to note is that certain, you know, so say this is the afternoon light, certain aspects of the home won't get as much light. So I think certain paths would look a little bit more older and derelict and more like overgrown and mossy. So I'd like to think that all of this side of the house would be a lot more mossier. That's a very realistic thing to add. So I wanted there to be a lot of shrubbery in certain parts of the house. So shrubbery that you just don't upkeep that, you know. I'm not going to call a gardener to fix that, because that's just the damp conditions with no sunlight that we get in this country. It's just something that you have to get used to, okay? Over here then we've got more kind of like flowers and stuff. I don't know, I think it's really cute, but I really wanted to show you that overgrown feel, even though this looks still really cutesy and pretty because I have like bloody lavender and pink flowers everywhere. So obviously it looks very adorable, but you have to understand that these Irish cottages would be very overgrown with not so pretty foliage and pink flowers everywhere. So it would feel very grassy and greeny and overgrown, and it would smell very fresh here though. This is the kind of smell you would get, maybe a little bit of fresh juice smell, you know. I think it would be very cute. So I like the way it turned out. I think it's pretty cute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the inside now and we can furnish a little bit together. So I'm going to remove all of these because those are not the items. Oh my god. Okay, let me just make sure that nothing's clipping through. Okay, so on the inside of the house, I was just trying to find like pink flooring. There really isn't much pink flooring, so I am going to resort to using like obviously neutral shades in this build as well. I think we've established that, but I do want to make it look like it would match some pink hues. So I am kind of thinking this would be nice, but then I'm also thinking, okay, that way definitely. And I think that would run this way here as well. Okay, but I'm also thinking now, I think the kitchen would definitely be like its little separate room. So I'm thinking, what if I actually do this, right? I'll do like a wall here. Okay, that looks really dark now. I actually don't know whether that really would work. What if we try and actually put down some pink, well, some cottage vibe stuff? And I think, oh wait, now, is there no pink shade? Wait, now there has to be. Wait, oh, okay, with these ones. I think I'm gonna go for these ones. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so let's do some pink countertops. Maybe the kitchen doesn't even have to be that big, you know. Maybe we could do like a small enough kitchen. Oh, maybe this fridge. I think that's such a cute little pink fridge. We do need a stove. That's very important, and there is a nice variety and a nice selection of pink stove, would you believe it? So that's okay. Maybe I could do, I really like to do the stove next to the fridge, so maybe we could do that and then put the fridge here, and then actually move the wall like that, and actually have just like a very small little kitchen. You know, we don't need a big kitchen. No, we're all good. We don't need to be, you know, in a massive kitchen. We're all okay. Now I do need like some nice cabinets, but there doesn't seem to be any pink ones. What if we do some white cabinets? Like these ones are cute, but we could just do these ones. One second. What if I do a little bit of this and a little bit of that? Could have the sink over here. Although wait, no, we might have the sink over on this side, right? Okay, so if we do two white cabinets here, then we could do one like that, and then I don't know, is that weird? Kind of. There's like cups hanging off of this, so that's not gonna work. Oh, damn it. Oh, my cute little window idea is also not gonna work here. Oh my god, that's so annoying. Okay, maybe we'll just do white cabinets. So we'll just do little small white ones like this. Okay, nice. And then maybe we could actually just close this off like that. Get rid of this window. I guess get rid of this. This essentially could just be like an open kind of thing, maybe like that. That's okay. That's really nice. Now, and that way then I could do some actual flooring here. Can we do pink, I wonder? That's a bit much. Do this. Oh yeah, that's absolutely it. That's what I wanted. Maybe not pink wall as well. I think pink wall would be a bit much. We could do like something with this. This stone is quite nice. No, wait now. What we could do is maybe we could do some pink tiling. Or wait now, don't we have this really cute like checkered pink vibe? One second, where is it? Where are you? One second, can I just type in pink? I know that there's this cute swatch because of doing the every tile is a different color. I've seen this really cute like pink checker. This thing! Yes! Oh my god. Oh lord, is that a bit much though? I feel like the floor maybe could be a normal color. What if we do that on the floor? That's kind of cute. What do we think? I like this kitchen. Like, I feel like these kitchens would have like the most oldest little tiles you've ever seen. Or like, it actually wouldn't even be tile. I feel like it would be like a lino floor, but it's so old that like the grime is after like going into the grooves of the lino to make it look old. Do you get me? Do you get the vibe? That's the kind of vibe I'm trying to go. Oh, that's kind of pretty though. That's nice. Let's pretend that that's a lino flooring. Okay, I like this. Okay, so I finished cluttering the little kitchen space. So I think that's pretty cute. Like, look at it. I think it turned out pretty adorable. Just ignore the ceiling because that seems to still be broken. Look at how adorable it is. Obviously, we'll look at it more when we're doing the tour, but I think it's absolutely very cute. I've put out a couple of objects here that I think would be handy for us, but let me work away on the sitting room next. So obviously, we're going to try and make it as pink and cutesy as possible, but we want it to feel like it obviously makes sense. So a lot of couches, I was going to say a lot of Irish couches, but what in the name of God does that mean? I actually just want like a very old looking couch, like something like this. That's absolutely perfect. And we're gonna have it like, I guess, a little bit off of the wall, kind of like that. We're not gonna have it totally against the wall. And then a very nice old kind of rug. And I think the one that I have in mind, I suppose, is, oh, that's very red. I suppose this one, but isn't there like an older version of this rug, like a more run down kind of feel to it? Because there's this one from the werewolves pack. I feel like that almost works a little bit better, even though there is a bit of red on it. But I feel like that almost looks a bit better. Like, I want the rug to look very old. Okay, and then for the little chairs, so we're gonna have 2 chairs on opposite side. I guess we could have like one of these. That seems to be literally perfect. Or one of these as well would be handy. But, or there would be, or maybe like a mismatch. Oh yes, a mismatch look. Absolutely brilliant. Maybe then like one of these tables there. Oh, that's adorable. Can we get like a pink fireplace? I know that's a lot to ask for. Maybe I'll make it that kind of swatch. It feels like it would suit a bit better. We're gonna have some like logs for the fire next to this. And obviously your little tools over here as well. So for the wallpaper, obviously I think something pink, something like that would really work. Oh, there's so many nice options, to be fair. I think we actually are spoiled for choice. So we obviously want this to look old. Old. Oh, that's kind of nice. We could do something like that. Okay. But then also use this on maybe like this wall, make it look a little bit more run down. And then we could, wait now, is this a rundown version of that? But is there not like a corresponding one? The top bit? I guess we could just make it, okay, that door is glitched out. I guess we could just make everything look really old and like kind of dirty, but is that a bit much? I don't know at this point. Is anything a bit too much? I feel like it is. Do we like maybe if I continue that wall there, but continue this wall like that? No, I think that has to meet this wall at least. Okay. That's, oh, it's very wooden looking though, but I guess it's okay. I don't know. Does this look nice? Let me pick out a table while I'm here. So for the table, like, it doesn't have to be pink because, I mean, okay, well, let me just check first for the pink. Oh, this, actually, no, not the metal legs on that table. No, I guess we're not going to do pink table. Although, wait now, this one isn't too bad. There's like a little tea set. I could put that over there, and I wanted fruitcake somewhere as well. Maybe fruitcake could go over there somewhere as well, but I guess pink would be a bit much. Like, I kind of want it to be more wooden and old looking, you know? These chairs would be perfect though. Oh my god, is that looks like it's a bit of a big table, so maybe let's take out some chairs. Let's tuck it in the wall a bit. Most Irish homes actually, for the table, well, actually, the house that I live in, actually, or the house that my parents live in, it is kind of like the kitchen is quite big and you have like a dining room in the kitchen, but no one ever eats on the dining table unless it's like a Christmas or like an event thing. So the table is usually like pushed in against the wall. I actually already have a build of my parents' house on my YouTube channel. I can link for you it down below. And the table, we don't ever use it. The table literally serves as like a storage unit. You just put stuff on top of it. It's like pushed against the wall. No one ever pulls a chair out unless it's Christmas. So yeah, maybe this is the same kind of scenario that they don't actually really use the table, like you just eat in front of the TV, you know? So I think that would make sense. I think that's pretty cute. Maybe we could use this rug underneath. Oh, wait, now that looks a bit weird. Can I maybe just get like a regular rug underneath here? It doesn't have to be pink necessarily. Maybe we could do this one. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's stunning. Okay, that's fine. I don't think this crate is going to go there necessarily. Maybe I could put it like here. I don't know what's in it, but something's in it. I could put the fruitcake on it. No, actually, I'm going to put... Maybe I'll actually put like a little table here. Maybe like one of these, and we could put the fruitcake on it. There we go. That's nice. That's stunning. And it kind of breaks up the pink a little bit because like there's a lot of pink there. So I kind of completed the little sitting dining area. So I've really cluttered it now. And I am using obviously a lot of the cottage living. I was going to say cottage core pack. Cottage living pack because that is inspired by England. And now I'm thinking maybe I should put... God damn it. I thought there would be like a nice pink shade of this, but there isn't. But maybe I'm going to put this little bench here. I don't know. I think that's kind of cute. So that is your kind of like dining sitting area. So that's all complete. I am going to do the bathroom off camera, I think. And then we could move on to the bedrooms. I don't like the way... I mean, I love the way I did all these plants, but they're all clipping through the walls and it's not very fantastic for us, you know? Like, look at this. All clipping and I don't want it to be clipping, you know? I need it to be out. Out, off you go. Out, away. So that's the main bedroom. I have some stuff like around that I've just placed that I've just been moving around because there is a load of really nice things. It's really possible to make this house, obviously. I mean, obviously it's not that much of a difficult build to do, but there are actually a lot of really beautiful objects to create, like cottage houses like this. Already that looks absolutely stunning and I absolutely love it. And I hope you guys will actually really like this build as well. But give me a minute while I'm gonna do the hallway maybe and the bathroom off camera. I know I'm doing a lot of things off camera, but it's really time consuming to do all of these cluttery bits, but then we can do the 2 bedrooms. Although no, wait now. I'm gonna do the spare bedroom off camera. Maybe we could do the bathroom together because I think some of the bathroom bits from this pack are actually adorable. So I think we could actually do that. So I'm gonna just fill these spaces up and then we'll do the bathroom and the bedroom together. Okay, so I've done now the actual hallway area. So, oh my god, why am I holding the fireplace? That's what it looks like. Pretty simple. There's like a little seating area over there because obviously we can't have enough of those. And yeah, then I also did the spare room, which I put like moldy walls and moldy carpet into it because I genuinely thought that really worked with the aesthetics and just the realism of Irish homes, that a lot of these bedrooms, if you don't go in there every single day to open the windows and like wipe the mold off the walls, the mold will come back because the mold is embedded in the walls. So that's kind of what I wanted to show with this. That these old builds, like you'd come in and you'd smell that stench. Like not necessarily this room because like, you know, that's a livable space. So you obviously open the windows, you do this, you do that, blah, blah, blah. I don't know why my windows are all glitchy. They keep doing this thing. I wish that could be fixed sometime soon. I don't know. But yeah, so, but a room like this, I can imagine maybe this is like an old couple that now lives in this house and that's like their child's room. They moved out already. So this room really smells like damp mold stench, which is fine. You know, these cottages, that's just the way it is. And I don't know. It kind of has like a beauty about it. It has something adorable about it. And oh my God, that's so bright. I'm going to get rid of the saucer. It has just like a bit of like, I don't know, a wholesomeness about it. That's kind of what I did in that room. Okay, so now we've got the bedroom, the main bedroom quarters, and we've got the bathroom to do. So I kind of want to do the bathroom next. I don't like how that ladder is kind of in the way, but whatever. Let's try furnish the bathroom. So, I mean, a pink bathroom, how adorable is that going to be? Guess the toilet doesn't necessarily have to be pink. So I might go for like maybe one of these. Well, okay, that looks very snazzy with like, you know, the vibes. Maybe the wooden toilet. I think the kind of wooden vibes gives me old vibes as well. But actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like the toilet should actually be as you come in. So I might put the toilet there and straight away put some toilet paper next to it just so we have it. Right. Maybe here, actually. That's perfect. Then I'm thinking like a bath shower combo because I think that's what a lot of Irish homes have. They have like the bath, and it's really annoying because I've lived in a few old builds in Ireland and all of them have baths, and I love baths. Like I love to take a good bath. The more the years went on and the more people refurbished these homes, they covered the baths and they did like nice walk-in showers, and like fair enough, we have a beautiful shower in our house, but I can see where the bath would have been, you know, like there is space for a bath and I really want a bath. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to say to you. I love baths. But anyway, so I think it would be nice to maybe get something something like this in. I know you're like, yuck, Sandra, what are you doing? But I just feel like this would really work. Like this just makes a lot of sense because we do have that like shower curtain baths. So yeah, no, it makes sense. Just believe me, it makes sense. Then for the sink, we have options because I know for a fact, yes, there is this beautiful little pink sink and I really love it. But now the more I think about it, I think this one works a bit better because the sinks in Ireland are also really big and really clunky. So I guess this one kind of works a bit better. This is lovely too. Oh, wait now. That would probably make a bit more sense in the kitchen because I did this one, but this one actually matches, but then I'd have to lift up the curtains. Look, I mean, that probably makes more sense, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Whatever. Okay, so we've got that. Then we need a nice little pink old mirror. Okay, well, okay, it doesn't have to be pink, I suppose. Maybe we could just do like something like that. Doesn't look very old though. What about this? What is that? Yuck, no. This. Oh, the little flowers are kind of cute. The little pinky flowers. I wish I could lift it up a bit, but that doesn't seem to be the case. See, something like that would probably work better, but I can't. Oh, so ugly. Oh, no, sorry. No, I'm not doing that. But also, I don't think this fits either. What about this one? I feel like, why are some of them so low down? It like really makes no sense. That's very low down, but it does work though. Okay, we might do that one. Then for the towel, I think we've got this as an option, so that's pretty cute. Okay, so now that we've got the essentials, I'm gonna paint the walls and the floor. And I think, yeah, I kind of like the idea of this pink kind of like terracotta vibe. I think that's pretty cute. And what kind of pink tiles do we have? Okay, we do have a few. We've got a few options. Oh. Oh, we've got a few options. I mean, that really automatically already looks like an Irish bathroom. I mean, it wouldn't necessarily be pink, but you would have like that kind of vibe. And I feel like maybe actually up here we could just, oh wait, now one sec, I got carried away. Maybe these two walls, maybe this one too would actually just be all tile, or maybe all of this would be tile too actually. Look at all them beautiful tiles. I think that makes sense because, you know, you'd be a shower and you don't want it to go on the wall. But then again, that makes me feel like this should also be like that. Okay, maybe we'll do that. That makes more sense. Okay, I was gonna say that's nice, but really pushing it here with the term nice. So maybe I'll do like a nice little pink robe there, you know, maybe like a nice pink rug. I think we should have, yeah, like one of these would do. Yeah, that's honestly fine. I don't know what else to put into the bathroom, to be honest with you. I guess no, you're right. You're right, as in like, who am I talking to? There would be like some sort of like a thing. I know that's more of like a peachy color, but definitely we would have something like that. And I almost feel like it would be here, even though that would definitely obstruct the situation. We would have something like in such an awkward shape or space. I could do this instead. One second. What if I do that, right? Then maybe that could go in the corner and we put the sink like this. I don't know, but there definitely would be like this random old cabinet that's so dusty. And like you'd have like obviously your leftover toilet paper inside there. Obviously makes sense. And maybe that could go there. Yeah, that's not the worst. That's not the worst. Definitely some sort of like a little bucket down there, you know, some random stuff. But I definitely think the shovel and brush kind of thing would be here somewhere. I don't know where though. I feel like it should be, now maybe the shovel and brush could go there. I could put that there and I could just delete that. Okay, there we go. That makes more sense. There we go. So a nice little curtain in the bathroom, of course. Why isn't there oh, maybe something like this. Oh, sugar. Yeah, definitely something like that. Wow, look at the dust. You could like smell the dust from the curtains. Like that's so nice. And obviously I like the way that these cottage windows, they're open because as I just said, we gotta ventilate that space because you've no idea, even though this bathroom looks really pretty, there would be mold. Even though if you mightn't see the mold on the actual walls, there would be mold on the ceiling. I can guarantee you 90% of Irish bathrooms have mold. Somewhere. Whether it is on the bath, whether it is on the ceiling, I don't know where the mold is, but you best believe it's somewhere. And I think it would be pretty funny to also put like a really like weird plant. A plant that you'd be like, why in the name of God do you have this plant here? You know, it's like, oh yeah, aesthetics. Oh, aesthetics are necessary and important. Like, yeah, I think a little plant like that in a bathroom would definitely make a lot of sense. Okay, that's pretty, oh wait, no, sorry. Okay, I think I'm going to use this painting. I'm going to put this random painting here. literally a random painting of a chicken and a fox and a llama and a rabbit having dinner. Yeah, of course. That makes sense, doesn't it? We all have paintings like that in our bathroom. In Ireland, we do. So yeah. Okay, maybe some sort of lighting. I feel like in an Irish home, you'd have like a random light like this somewhere, like maybe here. Yeah, you definitely would have something like this. There we go. And then the light that you'd have from the ceiling, I actually feel like it would just be one of these like saucery kind of type ones. Maybe I'll do something like that, although I'll take this saucer out because so dark, but honestly makes sense. That genuinely, the more I'm looking at it, that is actually how an Irish bathroom would look. Yeah, imagine this. I stayed in an Airbnb, a regular B&B, so a bed and breakfast kind of thing. A lot of Irish like I guess homes like that would accommodate that, especially in like more touristy areas in West Cork or like Galway or something. But I remember when I was younger, we used to go obviously exploring Ireland when we first moved, and we stayed in a house, and it was actually so cute, but it gave me this kind of vibes, like genuinely what you're looking at right now. Like you could stay in a house like this. There's B&Bs like this, maybe not like fully pink like that, but if you're looking to come to Ireland, definitely I'd recommend experience the Irish cottage vibe, you know, the mold and the walls and all that. Anyway, so the last room that we have to do, this video is again going to be like 17 years long, but that's okay. The last room we're going to do is the bedroom, and I think I'm going to do wooden floor in the bedroom, even though a lot of bedrooms in Ireland would have carpet. That's fine, we've established that we've carpet in the other room, but I'm going to do wooden, and you could only imagine how creaky the wooden floors are. Even the floors in our house, they're so creaky, like even when the cat runs up and down the stairs you can hear him. So that's very common, so definitely something like that was happening in this bedroom. And now for the walls, this is now where we have way too many options, because I think something like that would be nice. Then like, do we go for something totally different? Because I feel like these homes would genuinely have like random different wallpapers, like the older ones. Then the more they've revamped them, they all just took off the wallpaper and just did like magnolia, like yellow wallpapers everywhere. But maybe something like that. Sorry, not magnolia wallpapers, magnolia paint. That's the paint that they just paint everything like this like yucky yellow color, but whatever. Anyway, maybe we could do something like that. Can I change the color of this again? Maybe we could just do like a white. I don't know whether that thing is staying there, but for the moment it's staying for the moment. Okay, let's do a nice bed. So I am going to go for, I think, the cottage. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go for something like this, even though I think that bed would be okay, because I was just about to say that maybe they'd have more of like a wooden bed, but no, I think that one is okay. And we will have 2 bedside lockers, because that is very important. Bedside lockers, you know, maybe a nice little plant on one of them, and then a nice little old lamp on the other. And by old lamp, I mean something like this, like something weird, or like, oh my god, like one of them. It's a bit too dark. Let's see, like one of them. Oh my god, yeah, one of these ones. Such an old little lamp. Okay, lovely. And I think maybe that as well over the bed, but maybe like the white. Actually, the white is okay. Okay, so we've got that there. Then a nice rug. Oh, maybe like that. Ugh, no, not the right swatch. Oh my god, I deleted the whole room. Not good. No. Lord above. I was about to say, this video is like so not chaotic at all, and then I do things like that, you know, delete the whole house. Yay. Okay, then I was thinking, there is this really cool object. Where are you, my sunshine? Where are you? It is this one. I really want this there. I think that's so cool. That definitely would be in an Irish home. Like, you just have like your little trinkets on it, you know. I'm gonna clutter that in a minute, but have like your little bits and pieces on that. Now, I don't know what kind of curtain would fit there, because I've kind of shot myself in the foot a little bit this way, but maybe I could just do the same one. I guess that would make sense. That's not the worst. And a nice old mirror as well. Maybe one of these would be okay, but different from the other room. I have used this plant a lot in this build, and I'm going to use it again in this room, because I just don't like it. It just gives me more like Irish English kind of plant vibes, because like we don't really have like things like this. Like, that's very Mediterranean, I feel. This, like, you would not have an orange tree. That would never last. A lot of these plants just wouldn't work in an Irish home. Like, they just wouldn't. I love the way things snap up there. Like, who is going to put stuff up there? Who knows? Okay, maybe actually I could leave that there, although that's a very big bulky item. Can I make it a bit smaller? Maybe put it like up there. Nothing even wants to go into it, so that's fantastic. brilliant. Like, what's the point of that object even being an object if you can't even use it? Oh, now, do I put some mold? I think I will. Guys, I'm sorry. I think I will. I know that's like, oh my God, not every house has mold in it. I know it doesn't, but my house has mold in it. And I think it would be funny to kind of give you that feel. Oh my God, yes. So there's mold in like a hole back there. Even though, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong in a house like that. I love the fact that, you know, it has character. But I'm just trying to show you the realism here. Not every room also will have it, but definitely the bathroom, like behind the toilet. Oh yeah. Give me that mold. Yes. Oh yeah, actually behind the shower curtain, like when you're having a shower, you can see a bit of dangerous black mold back there, and some down there as well. Beautiful. Okay, maybe some in the kitchen, like the tiniest little bit in the kitchen, like not too much. Maybe just like some like up there. Yes, a nice little bit of mold, and some by the door, because you know, like that moisture is coming in. Maybe a little bit down there as well. You won't barely even see it, but you'll know in your head it's there, you know. That's the vibe. Again, I don't want anyone to be offended that I'm like making this ugly rundown house, but like we just would have little like holes and things like that, and that's okay because the house has been lived in and it's being kind of almost reclaimed by the climate, because the climate is so moldy and disgusting that it just makes sense, you know? It just makes sense. I like it. Okay, so I've worked a little bit on the outside again and I added some lighting, but now I actually think the house is fully complete. I don't know, maybe there's other things I could add, but like I've been working on it for quite a while now. Like I've been recording for ages actually. So I think I'm kind of happy with the way it looks. I never did the upstairs. Oh my God, yes, let's do that together. So, I mean, by upstairs, I mean literally this room that we will probably never be entering, but it would be nice to also furnish this room. So I'm gonna just light the place up a little bit. Maybe there is this one light. Where did it go? Okay. I cannot see it. Oh, this one. I was thinking about this light. I think that's a pretty cool old little light. So maybe we could just go for quite an old little moldy wallpaper. We'll try go for pink as well. I mean, this one would probably make a lot of sense. Like it just looks like it fits. I don't know what to really put up here. I mean, maybe some boxes of some sort. Let's see what kind of... Okay, we've got like these boxes, but like that's pretty sad. But maybe we could have some of those. Maybe like an old rocking chair. That's kind of creepy, isn't it? Like a nice old rocking chair. Like, I mean, I don't really want to make this room creepy, but like maybe this is like some stuff. Maybe like some old baby things, you know, I don't know. Just things that maybe these people like chucked away. So everything kind of looks a bit, oh, a little country house, whatever this is. I want this room to feel like they just chucked in a load of like toys and stuff. And yeah, and like, you know, they just kind of put stuff away there. I think that's pretty cool. Maybe like old guitar or something, or like I don't know, a violin. There we go. I'm stuttering now because I don't know what else to put up there, but that's kind of what our attic looked like for a very long time, just like my old stuff thrown up the stairs. And now we did actually like insulate it and things like that, so it looks a bit better. Well, in my parents' house, our attic in my house right now is like very old and abandoned, and there's actually a very scary toy there because I think the family that lived here before, they left like a load of crap up there, but we never go up there, so it's fine, it's okay, we don't need to go up there. But yeah, maybe like you could, if you download this house, you could turn this into like a tiny little bedroom, you know, for like the relatives if they're coming over. You can stay in the attic, you know, or like the really bold child, I don't know. Anyway, but I think personally this whole house is now done. I did add a couple of other bits just off camera just to make it feel a little bit more cluttered, but I think that is absolutely so adorable. It turned out, I think, a little bit better than I expected. But let me know what else you would add into this house. If I was to actually redo it, I think I would take it on a bigger lot and maybe add like a farmhouse, you know, a bit more farming into it, because farming is obviously a very, very big part of Irish culture and sustainability of what we eat and the produce and everything. I think it would be very interesting if I do this again, maybe like a more, not pink cute cottage, but maybe like an actual big old cottage, or maybe one of those ones that people do where they like renovate one part of it and one part of it is really modern, but there's also like the farming, because there's a lot of money in farming. So maybe we could do like a revamped cottage kind of style in the next video. But let's do a tour because I really want to show you what this looks like. And honestly, I would like to say to myself, I think this would look beautiful in the game. If if they were doing like cottage living again, but like Irish version, hit me up. I'll make you a house, Sims. I'm here waiting. I'm waiting for your call, Sims, always, every day. Welcome to our beautiful Irish pink cottage that you could find in west of Ireland or the south of Ireland, somewhere where it is very moldy and very windy, and the weather is never like this. Can I just point out, I wish the weather was like rotten, because right now when I look out my window, actually, okay, there's a blue sky right now, but it's very deceiving. Our weather is never like this. There was a storm last night actually. So yeah, welcome to our beautiful little cottage vibes, Irish cottage vibes. I don't know what kind of vibes this is because it's also pink. I don't know who the heck lives here, but let's just do a very quick tour of the garden. So you obviously have your little driveway area. You just drive in and leave the marks, but then you've got your beautiful little pink garden, pink vibes all around. I think very cute, very overgrown. So that's touching off of what I mentioned when it comes to grass. Everything just overgrows. If you leave something outside for long enough, the nature will reclaim it. That's just the way Ireland is. So I think it's pretty cute. But let's enter the inside of the house. The first thing you see is I put the letterbox on the door because that's how our letterboxes work. We don't have letterboxes. Now some houses do, like if it's a really long driveway, they'll just have, you know, the letterbox on the driveway kind of entryway, so the postman doesn't have to like leg it up the driveway. But most homes just have a letterbox on your door. So anyways, let's enter the house and see what it looks. Okay, the ceiling, I swear to God, the ceiling is bothering me. Does that mean I have to put like a roof, or no, like a room over every single room to fix the ceiling? Okay, that has to be fixed. I'm so pissed off because it's really ruining the aesthetic. What if I paint the ceiling? Do you get me? Because it's obviously understanding that there is a roof, there's a floor above the downstairs room, but if there's just a roof, it glitches out. Oh my God, that's so annoying because that's gonna make me like hate this build now because of that. Okay, why don't we try, see, most like homes in Ireland, they just have like a regular roof. Like they wouldn't have anything fancy. They just have like white. Like mine is like that textured one. You know what I'm trying to say? Like a textured kind of roof. Maybe let's just do like a little bit of like a white textured roof, but that's still gonna look just so ugly. Oh God, I hate it. Like, why don't they just fix the roofing, for God's sakes? Okay, it still looks miserable, but yeah, our ceilings would just be white, but whatever. Anyways, this is what it looks like when you first enter this little room. I think it's pretty cute. It turned out amazing. Love the way you can kind of see through there. I think that's so cute as well. There's loads of pink accents, but I think the pink, like, it's very cluttered. You know me with my cluttered builds. I think like we've been through this all the time. I love to clutter my builds. I think it makes it really cute. But I think it looks like it's lived in, and I think that's the main part of what I like about building homes like this. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, this is your kitchen. So the kitchen's pretty cute and pretty small, but I think that's quite realistic too. I think all of the little bits, obviously these counters are not functional at the moment. Don't hate me in the comments. You can just remove some stuff if you do want to play in this house. I probably won't be playing in this house, but it's nice to have it just in case I ever need a pink cottage. You know yourself. It would be perfect actually if you're doing the, what's that challenge called? The not so berry challenge. You could use this house for the pink not so berry challenge. I don't know if you're into that. I do not know. But yeah, that's your little sitting room area. I think that's pretty cute. Over here you obviously have your I don't know, your little attic. I suppose let's go check the attic out. Oh, pretty creepy. I don't know. That's all you need to see from the attic. Then you go into the hallway here and you've got a bunch of stuff. Got a cute little seating area. I don't know. Again, it's just a hallway. Maybe let's start with the bedroom. This is your bedroom. Looks pretty cute. Looks pretty boring. Looks very cold actually for some reason. It looks like there definitely would be some sort of a draft. I don't know, very moldy kind of feeling in this room, but that's your sitting room. Then we've got your little spare bedroom. So again, a nice bit of mold in this room. Very old, but it tells a story. Maybe a child has grown up here and you can see all the little handprints everywhere. I don't know. It's pretty cute. So that's your little spare bedroom. And then we've got your little bathroom. Oh my God, I hate the way the ceiling looks. It actually really makes me not like this build because of the ceiling. But you guys always tell me to not put myself down, and I'm trying. But when The Sims does this, it makes you feel like, oh God, am I actually, does this room feel clunky? Maybe it does. But this is your bathroom. I think that looks really realistic. Honestly, I feel like I've been in a bathroom like this before. Like especially the tiles, I don't know, and like that weird like painting, like some random paintings in the bathroom. I don't know, I think it looks really realistic. But yeah guys, that seems to be the whole build complete. I do like it, to be fair. I would like to give myself a pat on the back for this one. I think I don't do many, I suppose, stylized builds like that. I really want to do a Japanese one next because I am going to Japan soon. But since I live in Ireland and I'm Polish, so it gives me like a fresher outlook, I think, on certain builds, because I think if I was Irish, I wouldn't be able to talk about, well, actually, maybe I would be able to talk about a little bit more about all these like little knickknacks and what you would do, because I wasn't born here, but I've been living here for quite a big chunk of my life. So I feel like I do get to talk about these bits as if I've grown up in them, because I have been growing up here for more than a half of my life, actually. So I don't know, but I feel like because I'm not actually born here, I have like a fresher, more of like an outsider view. So it makes me feel like I can actually experience these things firsthand, because a lot of this was culture shock for me. So I think that's why these things stand out, and that's why I can show them to you guys. So maybe this will make you want to come to Ireland. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments what you think. But personally, from the outside, I think it looks absolutely adorable. And yeah, definitely download this house just primarily just to see. Oh wait, now we have my tray, by the way, just in case you thought I forgot my tray. My tray has to be in every video. I don't know who decided that, but I did. I would say download this house purely just to see all the detail and all the shrubbery that I've put in. Oh my god, look at the view though. That would be beautiful. I would love to honestly live in this house just for the sheer like peace that you would get from living here. But yeah, I don't know, I really like it. So definitely try maybe download this house just to experience all of this effort that I put into the build. Even if you're not gonna play in it, I think it's still turned out like a very interesting build. And from the top you really can see the pink vibe. So it's not necessarily like a very pink house, but you can still tell that it's a pink cottage, okay? Well guys, I'm gonna leave you with this beautiful view of the cottage, of the inside of it. Let me know what you think of this build, and let me know what kind of build you would want me to do next. I'm definitely gonna do the Japanese one, like I said I would. If you have any other stylistic kind of ideas that you want me to try, like I've never really tried like a Spanish house or anything like that. Let me know what you would think of that idea, and any other ideas like that you have. Definitely let me know down in the comments. If you are new here, do not forget to subscribe, as it does make my day. I am trying to reach 10k. I know it's very ambitious to say, I'm only at 7,000, but I would love to reach 10k. So I would love for you guys to participate in my channel and engage with it, and I don't know, become a part of this, whatever this is, whatever these builds are. Welcome, please be a part. But anyways guys, enough of the chit chat. Thank you so much for watching as per usual, and I shall see you in the next video. Ow, my elbow. Bye. I hit my elbow.